What's up, guys? Welcome to the Roads Less Traveled. Today we're reviewing this mini no-glow trail camera by Outdoor Experts. What's going on, guys? I hope y'all are staying warm. I've been busy today getting ready for some winter weather we got coming in over the next few days, and looks like it's gonna be pretty cold the next week. I got firewood all brought up to the house and everything prepped and ready to go. So I got all that finished. I thought it'd be a good chance to talk about something that I've been wanting to get my hands on for a while, ever since I first saw it on Amazon. This is the mini trail camera by Outdoor Experts. This thing caught my eye a while back for a few reasons. Number one is its small profile. I just felt like I first saw it'd be a camera that'd be really easy to keep hidden. And then also, it seems very simple. I'm a big fan of simple. You know, the KISS method, keep it simple, stupid. So this just really seemed like something that I would appreciate. Now, it's a relatively inexpensive camera. Comes in around the $30 mark. I've seen it for cheaper. You know, they kind of fluctuate depending on Amazon, so just keep an eye on it if something you're interested in. So anyways, this is one I'm pretty excited to get into and check out. So I haven't opened it yet. We'll kind of go over some specs in the box, then we'll go through an unboxing, and then we'll get batteries in it. I'll show you how to get it set up, and then we'll get it on a tree and we'll see how it performs. So this is the mini no-glow trail camera. It's a 940 I guess wavelength, which makes it no glow. So that's, you know, beyond the visible spectrum. If you have any clue on, you know, the visible light spectrum and wavelengths and that sort of thing, and that's a big deal for me because number one, it keeps people from seeing it. And number two, it keeps the animals from seeing it. I've actually had a few mature deer that can pick out cameras like nobody's business. It's 20 megapixels. It has an 80-foot flash range, and it collects HD video as well as photos. So here's just more of the same here. Motion detection range is 60 feet. Color daytime images, black and white, night. The video resolution, it says, is 720p. Probably doesn't have audio, but we'll figure that out when we get some video off of it. Video clip length is 10 seconds. Daytime color video, black and white, night. Has a timestamp. It does the moon stamp. It comes with a bungee strap deal, or it says the mounting method is a bungee rope, strap, or tripod. Has 6 AA battery. It takes 6 AA batteries and an SD card. So that pretty much covers it there. Let's get this thing opened up and see what we think. It's got some nice foam packaging inside, and this is another thing. This box is a really nice box compared to, you know, some of the other cameras I bought off Amazon. So it actually slides out in this little foam piece, and the camera is actually kind of molded in there, so that's nice. You have some instructions, and there's the camera itself. So it is pretty small. I mean, you can see it there in comparison to my hand. It does have the little mounting hole for if you wanted to use a tripod or screw it onto some sort of tree mounting system. The SD card slots on the side. The buttons and everything on this camera are on the outside, so there's no door that opens up. So we'll see. You know, I'm kind of curious how it's going to hold up in the elements. So yeah, I mean, it's a small little camera, and it also comes with a strap. So let's take a little bit closer look at it. You know, that small, kind of long and slender profile, I just think is going to be really easy to hide, you know, against smaller diameter trees. You know, the solid black may stand out. This might be something at some point I, you know, kind of put a little paint on, camo up a little bit. Let's take a look. The SD card, there's a little bit of a little plastic flap. You pull that out, your SD card goes in the side, and then your batteries are accessed by a little latch here. It just kind of pop it. It just slides over, then pivots out, and it's got a nice O-ring around that to keep the water from getting in. So, I mean, overall, guys, this is just a basic, simple camera. So, I've got a freshly formatted SD card. I'm going to get that put into it, and then some batteries, and then we'll fire it up and get it set up and ready to go. There's also an indicator on the back here that shows which direction your batteries need to go in. Alright guys, so we got our batteries in. One thing I would recommend is actually manually sliding that latch over, pushing the compartment down, and then actually latching it, just because I could see where it could get into a bind and it might want to break if you're not careful. But anyways, I got the batteries in. We're going to power this thing on and see how it looks. Okay, so to power it on, I'm just going to hold the OK button. There it is. It turned on. That's pretty simple. If you push the plus button, you can toggle through the different settings. So right now it's set on photo mode, the 10-second delay. Here's your time. I'm going to press OK to adjust that time. It's around, we'll say 4:30. I'll go back and change that in a minute to make it correct. Here's the date. Today is oh heck, I don't know. It's one something. I'll go back and check that in a minute. 2024. Alright. So we got it set up on photo mode. And if you wanted to change to video, you would just push the plus button to get here, push OK, and then you can change to video or photo. Here's the photo delay, your time, your date, and that's it. Alright guys, so we got it set up and ready to go to the woods. I've got my strap on it, and I just wanted to mention the strap is just a standard kind of strap that comes with a lot of different trail cameras out there. If y'all have some trail cameras, you probably got some of them. I'm going to throw it over my shoulder. You hardly even notice it there, it's so small. This thing is super simple, and I really like that, as you can see in the setup part. So what we're going to do is I got a bag of corn. I'm going to put half of it out now, leave the camera on photo mode, and we'll let it go for a week or so and see what we get. And then I'll come out and swap the camera to video mode, put the other half bag corn out, and see what we get then. So I'm really anxious to see what we're going to get, and we're expecting to get some really cold temperatures the next couple weeks with some snow. So we're probably going to get some interesting stuff on this camera. We'll also be able to see how it handles as low temperatures. Now here in Arkansas, we don't get in the single digits very often, so we're about to this week. So we'll see how it works out in those extreme conditions. So I'll be right back here in a second when we get it on tree and get it turned on and ready to start taking some pictures. Alright, so here's just a tree. We're gonna get the camera put on it real quick and power it on. Okay, I've got the camera on the tree. Just a little tip in case some of y'all don't know. If you put your cell phone in selfie mode and then just kind of put it up there, up against the camera lens, that gives you a pretty good idea of where your camera's aiming. So you can make some fine adjustments that way to make sure you're getting what you want. Pretty happy with that. Let's get it turned on and we'll get some corn put out. Alright, the camera's powered on and it's taking pictures, so we're going to wait a week and then we'll see what we got. Alright guys, so the camera's been out for 1 week on photo mode and then a week and 2 days on video mode. I just pulled it and we're going to put some pictures in the video and then we're going to follow that up with some video so y'all can see what you think. Alright guys, so back with some kind of final thoughts. Number one, the camera performed really well. I am pretty impressed. You know, the photos are what you would expect, or even better for a camera in this price range. The videos look good. There were not a lot of false triggers. It performed really well in the cold temperatures. I don't know. I don't see a lot of negatives from the time that I've used it these 2 weeks. You know, one thing, you know, it does only have 4 batteries, so that could be seen as a pro or a con. You know, if you're using lithiums, then 4 lithiums will probably, you know, last a long time. Plus, lithiums are expensive, so if you can get away with using 4 versus 8 or 12, you can run, you know, a lot more cameras. A lot more cost effectively. So, you know, I'll leave that up to y'all to decide. But from what I've seen, it's a good camera, especially for the price. So we'll see, you know, long term how it holds up. But I'm pretty encouraged so far. So I appreciate y'all watching this. If you don't mind, if you like the video, hit the like button. But I really appreciate the subscriptions, y'all. Hit that subscribe button, helps me out more than anything. And hope y'all have a great day. And remember, take the roads less traveled.